Hi, everybody. The play-in are starting. So we have two big games. So we start with our team very quickly. We are going with FS coach Mijatovic. As a second option, we were thinking about the Maccabi coach,
Katash. Yeah.
but that is a very or their cutters, but that is a very difficult choice because we think that is a very strange game. So we believe that value for money, Mijatovic is the best option here. And of course, Baskonia, we think, is having good chances of an upset. Of course, they are not the favorites on that one. So with that in mind, we had a lot of credits to build the main team. Of course, our pillars of our team is Larkin and Baldwin. I think most of people must have selected that. So the difference probably is what you build around them. So we decided at the forward we'll have Clyburn and Sengelia. Clyburn is having a very good second half, or let's say a very good streak lately in the year. Sengelia is the main pillar of Virtus. And we have at center position Nibo, and that he's been very steady this year, about 25 points, 20 with 25 points on the regular basis, fantasy points. And then our second center is Costello, that we believe he probably gonna take a lot of balls. That second center position is a tough one though. Now at the bench, we have two FS players that we believe they are extremely good value for money. One is Osmani. I'm not just selecting him because he's a ginger like me, but of course that helps me a lot. But he recently getting a lot of minutes. He's been quite good, and I think he's been a secret tool from the bench for FS. The same thing could be also told about Hollets, a very quality player at the guard. We expect him also to get some quality minutes, potentially um, gain some fantasy points. Finally, we have Marinkovic. Again, Marinkovic is value for money. He will get the minutes. He is a scorer. Baskonia will need him. So, especially if Howard doesn't really get it going, Marinkovic really needs to step up. And finally, I think with the credits that he costs, Abbas is a great option to close this team.
Yep, that's true. So let's move on to the deep value team. We have the rule that we cannot have the same players. Also, we have had limited trades for the playing. As you see, we have the same coach. Mijatovic is the coach, as Bill explained, with 7 credits, the best option for the bench. And then for the center position, Nibo is on the other team, so we prefer to have Oturu and Kotar. This combination might give you actually something decent back in fantasy points. For the forward position, Moneki is here and he's our captain. Also, Colson. Colson is not having the great end compared to Nibo of the season, but in the playing tournament in one game, he can make the difference. And then at the guard, you see Howard. Howard's is electric, and his recent form is amazing, both in ACB in Spain and also in Euroleague with Miller McIntyre. So as you see, a lot of Baskonia in our deep value team, a lot of players. Also, you see Brian, the other forward. He's our 6th player. He's very, very decent, and he can be key for FS to win and advance. Then, if you see the rest of the bench, we have some pretty decent players. Bellinelli, what a season for Bellinelli. It's like the edge doesn't play a role. He can score in many ways. and contribute for Virtus. Also, Webb is not very consistent, but he can deliver. So he had some games in the regular season with some 15 plus or 20 plus fantasy points. We hope he does the same. And also Dobrich, he's the other guard, one of the players that are coming from the bench for Virtus and Luca Banchi, and he can score the 3 point and contribute in the offense and score points. So these are our teams. Playing is starting, as you see, in almost 5 hours. Games, I believe, will be amazing games. So I hope you enjoy the games. Bill, do you want
Yeah,
to
those
add?
are the games, guys, and we will also potentially post some more stuff on X account. And yeah, speak to you on the next one.
See you soon.